You train hard, eat clean, drink your protein on time, yet your muscles still refuse to grow. Maybe the things killing your gains aren't in the gym at all, but in the tiny, invisible habits you repeat every single day. And the scary part? You actually believe those habits are good for you. Most people fail at building muscle not because they're lazy, but because they train right and live wrong. Your body doesn't just respond to dumbbells. It responds to how you sleep, how you breathe, how you stress, and how you think. I've met guys who train 6 days a week, eat perfectly clean, sleep 8 hours, and still look flat. Same diet, same effort, but their bodies refuse to grow. When I look closer, I find subtle patterns, tiny biological saboteurs that quietly destroy recovery, hormones, and growth. Let's start with the first hidden killer: chronic stress. Cortisol, the stress hormone, isn't evil. It helps you stay alert, mobilize energy, survive. But when cortisol stays high all day because of work, constant notifications, or lack of rest, your body enters survival mode. And in survival mode, your body doesn't care about muscle. It just wants to survive. Long-term cortisol elevation can slash testosterone by up to 40% in just a few weeks. No testosterone, no growth. You're basically pressing the gas pedal with the brakes on. The second habit: poor recovery, not lack of sleep, but low-quality sleep. You might sleep 8 hours, but if your room glows with blue light, or you sip caffeine late, or eat right before bed, you're robbing yourself of deep sleep, the stage where your body releases growth hormone, GH, and repairs muscle tissue. Lose even 1 hour of deep sleep each night, and you lose up to 20% of your muscle-building potential. Remember this: muscles don't grow in the gym, they grow when you sleep. Then there's emotional nutrition, or rather eating by feeling instead of timing. You might think your clean diet is perfect: oats, chicken, salads, but the timing matters more than the food itself. Skipping breakfast or under-eating carbs before training spikes cortisol and crushes testosterone. Skipping your post-workout meal keeps your body catabolic, breaking muscle to make fuel. Clean means nothing if it's not aligned with your hormonal rhythm. These habits don't destroy you overnight. They quietly lower your testosterone, blunt insulin sensitivity, and slow protein synthesis, until one day you wake up weaker, flatter, and wondering why you're stuck. Because fitness is not just mechanical, it's biological. And biology doesn't care how heavy you lift, only whether your body has the right environment to grow. Part 2. The deep layer. Have you ever noticed that the harder you try to relax, the more tired you feel? That's because you're never actually relaxing. You're just overstimulating your brain in different ways. You scroll, swipe, watch, and call it rest. Your brain can't tell the difference between a work email and a TikTok video. It just knows it's still being stimulated and keeps cortisol flowing. That's why you wake up exhausted even after a chill evening. Solution? Go on a digital detox after 9 p.m. No screens, no bright lights. Dim the room, read something physical, stretch, breathe. When you do this, your brain signals the pituitary gland to release growth hormone. This is not some wellness trend, it's a biological switch. If you don't turn cortisol off, you can't turn GH on. And without GH, you can't recover, no matter how perfect your supplement stack is. The next invisible killer: wrong meal timing. Testosterone and insulin, two key hormones for muscle growth, follow a circadian rhythm. Testosterone peaks in the morning, cortisol drops midday, insulin sensitivity fades at night. Yet most people do the opposite. They skip breakfast, rush through lunch, then binge at night. You're literally missing the body's natural anabolic window. Fix it like this. Even we add a high-protein, high-fat breakfast, eggs, salmon, avocado, to support morning testosterone, our cortisol, and refill glycogen. Clashes dinner light, low in carbs, so your body shifts into hormonal recovery mode. By simply aligning meals with your hormone rhythm, you can improve muscle protein synthesis by up to 40%, without adding a single gram of protein powder. Now comes the most dangerous trap: The more is better mindset. People think progress comes from pain, that if they don't destroy themselves, it's not working. But your nervous system, your CNS, has limits. Overtrain it, and it fights back. Testosterone drops, dopamine crashes, serotonin dips, motivation dies. That's why so many hardcore lifters burn out after a year. They're not lazy, they're biologically exhausted. The fix? Train smart, not nonstop. 4 focused sessions a week are better than 6 half-recovered ones. Add active recovery days, walking, sauna, meditation, deep breathing. Your muscles don't just need fuel, they need peace. These habits might seem small, but they are the foundation of every gain you'll ever make. You can't out-train bad biology. If you don't control your hormones, they will control you. If you don't respect your circadian rhythm, every supplement becomes meaningless. You don't need another pre-workout. You need to sleep like an athlete, eat like a biochemist, and live like someone building their future body. Don't let invisible habits quietly kill your gains. Because you're not just building muscle, you're building the biology of your entire life. If this hits you, if you realized even one hidden habit you've been ignoring, then this is your wake-up call. Start fixing one thing tonight. Turn off your phone earlier. Eat your breakfast with intention. Train smarter, not harder. And if you want more science-based, real-world fitness wisdom like this, hit that like button, subscribe, and turn on the bell so you never miss a new drop. Your body deserves more than effort. It deserves understanding. Let's grow smarter. And if you want more science-based insights about testosterone, strength, and the biology of masculinity, join our community. Subscribe to Testo Tribe. Hit like, subscribe, and turn on the bell so you never miss a drop from Testo Tribe, where modern men rebuild strength from the inside out. Because your body deserves more than effort. It deserves understanding. Welcome to the tribe.